Welcome back to LTR Gaming, and I'm Troy. In this particular video, I want to talk about Rockstar Games and GTA 5. GTA 5 has been out 7 years now, going on 8 years. It's a game that's been very lucrative for Rockstar. It was released back September 17th, 2013 for the PS4, 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5 eventually. It's been on several generations of platforms, and it's not enough to say that Rockstar have milked this game to no belief. And I'm at the point where I'm tired of seeing it. I'm at the point where I think that Rockstar needs to release the next iteration of this game, meaning GTA6. I think it's overdue. And I think the reason that they're not doing it is because we, the consumers, the gamers, are continuously supporting GTA 5 online. This game's been out, like I said, going on 8 years now. Old technology, old graphics, and I get it. They have updated the game over and over again with different events, different weaponry, different cars, different heists, different illegitimate businesses that you can get into. You can sell weed, you can sell cocaine. I mean, you can own different businesses. You can be a kingpin. I mean, I get it. They put the whole kitchen sink in GTA 5. You can play tennis. You can be a race car driver. I get it. But I think at this point in time, as a consumer, and I'm talking from the consumer's point of view and perspective, I think that they owe us a new game at this point in time. I think that they've gone too far in way too many years where they have been literally milking this game without adding any real content to it. Now, I really didn't enjoy GTA Online, even though I still played it, because that's where Rockstar decided to put the new content DLC. And of course it was free, right? So you can't really complain about free DLC, but then again you can, because for a very long time, for maybe about the first 3 to 4 years of GTA Online, the online service was shitty. There was a lot of people just trolling, and that was really what turned it off for me. And it turned it off for me at a very early age of the online service, and it was the trolling. It wasn't so much that it lacked content in the beginning ages of the online service, but it was just the trolling, and they didn't do anything about it for some time. And of course now at this point in time, 8 years in, they have done some things to, mitigate some of the trolling, even though it does exist to a certain extent. You can still circumvent some of the trolling, but 8 years, I would have thought that they would have added some free or some paid single-player DLC. I thought that the story for GTA 5 Online was great. I enjoyed playing with the 3 protagonist players, and I thought that they all had their own unique style and story to tell. And I thought that, at the end of the day, with that being said, you had so many different avenues and veins that Rockstar could have gone with to create single player DLC, even if it was for just one particular character like Franklin or Trevor or Michael. I would have preferred Franklin. That, they would have leaned into that and created some kind of DLC. And at one point in time, they said that they would, but they quickly backpedaled out of that shit because they saw that we were continuously supporting and spending money on those shark cards online like it was no tomorrow. Rockstar have made over $1 billion twice, maybe 3 times at this point in time, on this game that has been on the 360, PS3, PS4. Now it's going to be on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. And I really don't know what kind of enhancement the next version of this game is going to get on these new consoles. But you're going to be able to load into GTA Online faster? They ain't enough. Well, okay, you can be able to play and buy GTA Online by itself now, and you don't even have to buy the game with the single player. Who cares? Like, if you're not making a new GTA game, like, let's just stop supporting GTA 5. Like, it's nothing else there that we really need to spend our money on. And we really should be pressing Rockstar to make a new GTA 6. Like, we got to wait every 10 years for a new Grand Theft Auto game to come out. Like, this is ridiculous. We don't hold any other publisher to this type of degree of, leverage and sway to be able to just chill and make billions of dollars off a game that they made 8 years ago. Like, it just doesn't happen like that. And I get it. It's a game that, you can do so many different things in it, but it's old now. And I don't want to see it, and I really don't want to play it on my PS5 or my Xbox Series X. It's nothing that they can offer in this next gen version that's going to make me want to go boot it up and play it. I'm past it. I want a new story. I want a new location. I want a new game. And I'll be damned if someone's telling me, because I hear on IGN, they talk, whatever they talk, and they drop their little insider hints and knowledge every now and again throughout their videos. Well, we got to wait to 2024 for the next GTA. So I got to wait a decade for a GTA game to come out. What other publisher gets to get that kind of leverage to be able to just sit on their laurels and sit on their billions to create another GTA game? Like, the next GTA game got to be 3 GTA games in one. Like, I got to be able to travel to 3 or 4 different cities in the game without the game loading. I got to be able to travel in buildings, underground, underwater, without any kind of loading, right? You're going to be able to do that, right, Rockstar? Because I don't see where you're going to be able to go next with this GTA game. Unless you're going to be blowing our doors off it with some type of technological gameplay experience that we have yet to experience yet. But I don't see why people still don't demand Rockstar to create another GTA game. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I'm just calling it what it is. But I get it. They made Red Dead Redemption 2. That was a great game. Where's the single player DLC though? That was a great story. And especially the way it ended. Or, all right, okay, you're not going to make any DLC for Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, then why don't you do a remake of Red Dead Redemption 1 with Red Dead Redemption 2 engine? The way that Red Dead Redemption 2 ended, you still play as John Marston, so you can just take off from there and just continue on into Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, that would have been a great carryover into Red Dead Redemption 2, the remake. But they haven't even done that. And now I'm hearing stories of them possibly talking about creating a Bully game. I don't want to play Bully. And if they make that, I'm not going to play it. We want to play games that we want to play, that are very popular. Games that make the publisher synonymous with certain games. And Rockstar synonymous with Red Dead, GTA. You can't tell me that they haven't been working on GTA 6 simultaneously while they were working on Red Dead 2. And Red Dead been out like 3 years now. What has Rockstar dropped in the last 3 years? Other than the DLC that they've been coming out with for GTA Online. And then that shit is not even any real DLC because you don't need any real actors to really do that. You could have done all of that shit. Voiceovers. I mean, like, it's just, I don't understand like how people still give their money to a developer who has not put out any new iteration or have not came out with the next iteration of their franchise title, of their flagship title in almost 8 years. And we're supposed to just continuously keep giving our money to them. And then we're supposed to be excited that it's coming to the next generation platform of gaming. And we're supposed to be on board for that. At least CD Projekt Red decided to give us a completely new game. They could have kept milking The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, even though that was a really good game. They could have kept putting DLC out for it, to continue the longevity and the life cycle of that game. But at least they tried to create a whole new game, new experience with Cyberpunk 2077. But what has Rockstar done? Do they even want to create another game? Do they even feel like they're even incentivized to have to create a new GTA? Because they've made so much millions just not doing anything. I'm pro-consumer. I'm pro-gamer first. I don't really care about the developers and the companies when it comes to how they market their games. I'm concerned about what you put before us. We need another GTA ASAP. And if we don't have another GTA announcement by the end of 2021, as gamers and consumers, we should have a problem with Rockstar. We should have a real big issue with Rockstar and hold them accountable for not putting our product in a realistic time frame that's adequate enough to keep their base satisfied, because we're not satisfied with what's put out so far when it comes to their major hit franchises. At least I'm not. And maybe I'm in the minority who will only speak up on it. But at least I'm speaking up on it. I'm Troy. This is LTR Gaming. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share the video. Until next time, peace.